Welcome to The Explainer. Sometimes the simplest little gadgets can make the biggest difference. Today, we're talking about one of those, the Amazon Fire TV Stick. It's this small, simple device that's all about taking the TV you already have and giving it a huge, modern upgrade. Let's get right into it. So, let me just ask you something. Does your TV feel slow? You click on an app and it takes forever to load. Are you drowning in remotes? One for the TV, one for the soundbar, another one for who knows what? And do you ever look at your TV, which has a perfectly good screen, and just wish it was smarter? If you're nodding along, then you're going to want to see this. This really just breaks it all down, doesn't it? On the one side, you've got that frustrating old experience, slow apps, feeling like you can never find anything to watch, and a coffee table that's just a mess of remotes. And then you have the Fire TV Stick experience. Everything is fast, all your favorite apps are right there, and it's all controlled with one single remote. It's really about making your TV work for you, not the other way around. All right, so how does this little stick actually make your TV better? Well, the first thing you're going to notice right out of the box is the pure performance boost. This third-gen Fire TV Stick is packing some serious heat. It's 50% more powerful than the last one. So what does that actually mean for you? Well, it means your apps launch in a snap. It means you can flip through menus with zero lag, and most importantly, it means fast, smooth streaming in full HD. No more of that dreaded buffering wheel of death right when you get to the best part of a movie. But look, speed is great, but it doesn't mean much without amazing stuff to watch. And this is where the Fire TV Stick really shines, becoming kind of like your one-stop shop for a whole universe of entertainment. And yeah, when I say universe, I mean it. We're talking about over 1.5 million movies and TV episodes. It pulls everything together from all the big services, so you can finally stop guessing which app has which show. And yep, all the heavy hitters are here. Netflix, Prime Video, Disney+, Peacock, you name it. But it's not just the stuff you pay for. You can stream live TV with services like Sling and YouTube TV, or you can watch totally free stuff with ads on apps like Freevee and Tubi. Now, some of these do need a subscription, of course, but the whole point is that the choice is finally yours, all in one neat, tidy place. So you've got all this content. How do you possibly control it all? Well, that's where the Alexa voice remote comes in. And trust me, this is way more than just a remote. It's designed to be the command center for your entire home theater setup. This one remote is meant to replace that whole pile of them. First, you just press the button and ask Alexa to find a movie, open an app, or even play some music. Second, it can control the power and volume on your TV and your soundbar, so you can finally clear off that coffee table. And third, you've got these preset buttons that get you into your go-to apps with just one click. Simple. Okay, so beyond just the speed and the content, the Fire TV Stick also really steps up the quality of what you're seeing and hearing. It's all about creating a more cinematic, more immersive feel right there in your living room. And a huge part of that is support for Dolby Atmos audio. So what is that? Well, instead of sound just coming from your left and right, Dolby Atmos puts sound objects into 3D space all around you, even overhead. So when you see a helicopter fly by on screen, you actually feel it move across your room. It's available on tons of movies and shows from the biggest streamers, and if you have a compatible sound system, it is an absolute game changer. The features all sound great for sure, but what do actual people who bought it think? Well, this is an Amazon's Choice product, and the feedback is just staggering. It has over 500,000 global ratings. And when you break it down, it's pretty wild. Of those more than 500,000 ratings, an overwhelming 82%, 82, are a perfect 5 stars. When you see a number that high from that many people, you know the product is really delivering for hundreds of thousands of users. It is definitely customer recommended. And this quote from a verified buyer, Estefania, just hits the nail on the head. She says it, quote, boosted the speed of my TV, which was underperforming. That perfectly captures the whole point, right? Taking a slow, frustrating TV and making it feel brand new again, fast and responsive. So at this point, you might be thinking, okay, this sounds amazing, but is it going to be a huge pain to set up? And the answer to that is a hard no. In fact, how easy it is to set up is honestly one of its best features. It really is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Seriously. First, you plug the stick into an open HDMI port on your TV. Second, you plug the power cord into the wall. And third, you just connect it to your Wi-Fi and sign in. That's it. You can go from opening the box to streaming your favorite show in just a few minutes. It's designed to be completely stress-free, which brings us to the price. For just $39.99, you get a whole new smart TV experience without having to buy a whole new TV. When you think about the upgrade in speed, in content, and in control, it's just an incredible, cost-effective way to modernize your entire setup. It's available on Amazon, and as we saw, it comes highly recommended. So this isn't just about buying another piece of tech. It's about ending that daily little frustration of a slow TV and a pile of remotes. The real question is, for less than the price of taking the family to the movies, why wouldn't you give the TV you already own a whole new lease on life?